Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. It is the Friday of the long weekend here in Canada. I don't know if you guys are having a long weekend as well, but if you are, that's awesome. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and lots of fun things planned. So today is Fancy Fold Friday. Welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. My name is Denise Cox. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Trail, British Columbia, Canada. And today we are here to continue on with the wonderful share of the Trucking Along stamp set. This stamp set is super cute, you guys. And I know the punch is on back order, out of stock, I guess, until October. But don't be discouraged by that. This stamp set is still one you need in your collection. It is super, super cute. And you don't need the punch necessarily to be able to do anything because you can fussy cut this little truck very, very easily. Okay, hello, Tina and Sherry, welcome. I need to get rid of this sweater. For a change, I'm actually warm down here in my basement. Usually I'm freezing. Okay, so today, like I said, it's Fancy Fold Friday, which means we're going to do a fun fold card using this adorable stamp set. And yeah, it's Friday, so there's lots going on for the long weekend, lots of fun things. And I've got a couple things I wanted to talk to you guys about as well. So first things first, have you guys seen my new Creatively Hatched card class? Are you looking for something fun to do this summer? Some crafting that is kind of all assembled and ready to go for you. You just have to do some stamping and gluing and follow some instructions. Make it super easy. So I'm going to add this up here. I want to show you guys. This is my brand new So Refreshing card class for August. This is part of my Creatively Hatched subscription monthly. You subscribe to it, and it's a subscription. So every time, oh my gosh, words are hard today, you guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so you subscribe once. And then every month you're going to get the kit until you pause or cancel your subscription. So you sign up once and then it just renews automatically for you every month. It's available to anyone in Canada. If you're local and want to either pick your kit up from me here at my house, or you want to attend the in-person class, then the fee is $45 a month. If you don't live locally, and so I'm going to ship the kit to you, it's $52. So that $7 difference is just what it's going to cost me to put this in the mail through Canada Post letter mail to you. You get $25 minimum of Stampin' Up! Products to use. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Sonia. Welcome, guys. So you get $25 worth of Stampin' Up! Product. You get 8 cards to each of 4 designs that are already designed and ready to go for you. The pieces are cut up and ready. You just need to add your ink and your stamps. So why are words hard? This is crazy today, you guys. Okay. So you're going to get a PDF as well with full clear pictures, lots of instructions so that you can make these cards on your own from home if you choose, if you can't make it to the class. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the cards in just a minute, but the club does not include the bundle, which I did mean to bring in here with me and I forgot. So it does not include the bundle, but this featured one this month is the So Refreshing bundle, which is a super awesome citrusy style stamp. Okay. It's really, really cute one. You can add that to your kit for the catalog price. So I'll pay the shipping and the taxes from Stampin' Up! For you. So you just pay $68.25 to add that to the club. Okay. So because words are hard, let's flip this camera down and let's show you the cards and we'll do some stamping. Okay. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Okay, so we are going to, Michelle says everyone in Canada should join because this club looks amazing. So thank you. Okay, I'm going to flip this camera down right here. All right. Oh my goodness. Maybe the problem with the words is that I haven't drank enough of my coffee. So let me have a little bit of that. All right. So here are the cards. I've got them in clear sleeves. Maybe I should take them out. So you're going to remember your kit's going to get 8 cards. You're going to have 2 of each of these to make. So you can make them exactly as they are if you want to purchase or already have the So Refreshing bundle, or you can substitute for something that you do have and make them all your own. So here is the first card, this fun little birthday card. And then we have, Oh, this one's a fun fold. Oh my goodness, I can't even get it out of here. Okay. Thank goodness it's Friday. So here is a fun little fun fold card that pulls like this. Okay. And then we have this fun one. This one has some embossing done in the back too with the Sweet Citrus embossing folder. And then we have this one, which is my favorite because it's got lots of pink on it. So that's another really fun one there. So in the club, you're going to get 2 of each of those. So a total of 8 cards to create. Instructions are there for you. You're going to get a kit full of product. You'll have extras too. So when you're all said and done, you'll still have more to play with. Registration is open until August 10th. And like I said, once you subscribe, your subscription just keeps renewing over and over every month until you tell it to pause or to cancel. So it's really a great club to get in on. You don't have the stress of registering each and every month, which is great. Subscription closes on the 10th, and then I'm hoping to have those kits out and in the mail the last week of August. So it'll be a little bit of a delay this month just because I am going to Stampin' Up! Backstage in Las Vegas, and so I won't be home in that 3rd week. So the link to subscribe is right here on the bottom of this graphic. I'm going to put it in the banner here. There we are. Okay. I hope you guys understand what that kit's about. I have sent out an email if you're on my newsletter. There's a link in the description of today's video as well that you can click on to subscribe. You can also click that link to join my newsletter or to visit my online store. If you see any products I'm using today that you want to add to your collection, then the link is there for you. I'm also got a new host code for August, which is right here, and I never know where to point. It's right here. So that's a new host code for August. Okay, so when you shop, use that code if your order is less than $200 before shipping and tax. If it's over $200, don't put that code in because then you're going to get some host rewards for yourself to use, and you'll get some free products. So don't use that if your order is over $200. Okay, I'll still send you any of my customer specials too if your order is over $200. Okay. All right. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Let's do some stamping because I feel like stamping is going to be a little easier today than the words are. All right. So we are going to make a fun birthday card today using the Trucking Along stamp set. This stamp set is awesome. I've told you guys that all week long, and it is just every time I play with it, I like it more and more. So what we're going to do for today's card is my inspiration honestly came from this single piece of paper because this is in the One Horse Open Sleigh collection. And I absolutely love everything about this piece of paper. I love the colors. I love the imagery. I love it all. But it didn't scream Christmas to me. So here in Canada at Christmas time, at least where I live, it doesn't look like this. And so I struggle to use this in my Christmas in July class. But I knew it was something that I wanted to use on a different style card. And so that was my inspiration for today's card. Okay, that's where it all started. So hello, Robin. Welcome. So we're going to use this paper today. Like I said, it's from the One Horse Open Sleigh 6x6 Designer Series paper that you can get on the online exclusives section of my website. That is the back, which is also a very, very pretty pattern. Okay. All right. So then we're going to take a couple other little strips of paper here. These are also from the One Horse Open Sleigh. Just a couple little strips there. Good morning. Hello, Alexina. Welcome. We are going to use Misty Moonlight as our card base, and then I've just got some pieces of basic white that we're going to need. Okay, so let's start by, first I need to get my trimmer, which I just put my coffee on top of. Okay. So we've got our trimmer. This is just a regular card base, which is 5.5 by 8.5. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to line it up at 4 1/4, and I'm going to score it just like I normally would. I'm going to move this. How many times have you guys done that? I know I've done it a lot where I'm like, oh, I'm going to score this, and then I slice it and I've cut it. Oh my goodness. So we're not going to do that today. I'm going to use my scoring blade, which is a lighter one, and score that at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to line this edge up with the 1-inch line over here. And this time I do want my scoring blade. So I'm going to score, or not my scoring blade, my cutting blade. I'm going to cut this up to the 4 1/4 mark that we just scored. Okay. And then I'm going to flip it over this way and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Okay. And if I'm careful, I should be able to put that blade right back down, push it down and slice it that way. Okay. I don't know what this fun fold is called, but I got a card made with this fold in a swap a few years ago. And so I saw it the other day and I thought, oh, that's a really good one. And then when I wanted to do this card with the trucking along, I thought, oh, that'll showcase that beautiful paper really well. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to fold these 2 1-inch strips down. And then of course, this will also get folded in the center. Okay. But the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to adhere these flaps straight back down onto our card base. So I'm going to add adhesive to both of those. And then we're going to glue them right down to the card base, making sure that these edges are really lined up well. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now this is kind of how our fun fold is. We just have this center part that's going to pop open. So we're going to use a bone folder. Let me grab that out of here. Okay, so that is nicely folded like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our strips. These are 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches each, okay? And we're going to attach those right here. This is a really quick and simple fun fold, which is kind of my style. That's the kind of fun folds I like. I always admire those ones that are like really intricate and all the slices and pieces and cuts, but this is more my jam. This is more my style. Okay, so we're gonna attach this one too. We're gonna make sure that they're pretty much lined up across, so they look even. Okay, all right. Now we want to add this beautiful, beautiful paper right here. Isn't that so pretty, you guys? Oh, I just love it. So we're going to need this paper trimmer again, and we're going to make it so that it fits inside our flap here with a 1/4 inch of room on either side. So, or all the way around. So we've got 3 1/2. So we're going to cut ours to 3 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to flip this over. So I'm going to measure it at 3 1/4 here and cut it. And then I want 4 inches. But if I just did this, I cut off too much of the trees and not enough. I have too much of this. So I'm going to turn this over and slice a bit of this off. And then measure it at 4 here. That way I have more of the trees and still some of this snowy bottom here. All right, so now we can go ahead and we can attach this to the front. And already I'm loving this because, as I mentioned before, I love this paper. Okay, so there we go. So how many of you guys feel like I do and like you love this paper, but it just doesn't seem Christmassy? Or maybe it does. Maybe it does look Christmassy to you. So yes, I agree that this looks beautiful like it is. It's very, very pretty. All right, so then I'm also going to use a different stamp. So trucking along has quite a number of sentiments. Oh, you can't see with my light like that. Has quite a bit of sentiments on its own, but I really wanted something bold and bigger, and I was thinking a birthday card. And so I brought in the Phrases for All. Oh my goodness, this stamp set is awesome. So we're going to use this great big happy birthday here. I love the simplicity and the boldness of this font. So we're going to use that. I get my silicone mat so we can see what we're doing. I'm going to layer this piece here, which I believe was an inch, maybe 1 1/4 inches. Let me just measure that. 1 1/4 inches by 3 1/2. Okay. All right, so we're going to use Misty Moonlight. And we're going to use this, like I said, the happy birthday. And I love that it's photopolymer, so it's super easy to line up. And we're just going to center that on this piece of white paper. Isn't that such a fun stamp set? I love it. Okay, so we've got our happy birthday. And now let's stamp a little truck. So, oh, I already got them on the blocks. See, I was a little bit organized. Okay, so we've got a scrap piece of paper here, and we're going to stamp the outline of our truck. Just like this. And then because it's a birthday card and there are some fun little gifts here, we're going to use that. So these could be Christmas gifts, but they can also be birthday gifts. So we're going to just stamp those. I'm going to stamp them by the edge because we're going to cut them out. Okay. Is that all we need to stamp right now? I think that's all we need to stamp. So now I want to color in my truck, and I want to make this, I really want the colors behind this paper to pop. So I'm going to make my truck smoky slate, because then it's not going to take away from the fun colors in the background. Oh my gosh, does this ever happen to you? My stamps stuck to one another. Okay, so inking up my truck. Oh, that's really juicy. What the heck? There we go. Okay. I'm going to line that truck up there. And now we have a gray truck. So that's fun. And we'll stamp the wheels. So again, this is another of the stamps in the two-step stamping for the trucking along. And we will line that up here. Just love the stamp set so much. Okay, so there is a stamp here that would color in parts of the gift. So you could do double stamping on the gifts, but I wanted our color to pull in some of the colors from here into our gift coloring. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Write markers. I usually use my blends, but today I wanted to use these because we're having such small sections to color that I thought these would be perfect. Plus, I wanted to use this opportunity to share with you guys what the new Stampin' Write markers look like. So this is the new bullet end. Can you see that's quite a bit thicker than the old ones were? And this is the new paintbrush tip, which is a bit longer there. And so they're lovely, you guys. I love using these too when they're small sections. And you can also color your stamps if you want to color them and then stamp them. That's something I should do in a tutorial Tuesday one day soon, so I can show you guys. So what this is Poppy Parade, and I'm just going to color a little bit of these gifts there, and then maybe we'll do some of these stripes on this gift over here. Okay, and then we're going to use, and the other beautiful thing about these is that they come in every single color. So sometimes some of the colors don't have stamping blends, but all of the colors have Stampin' Write markers, which is awesome. So we're going to color this one Misty Moonlight to tie in with our card base. And then we'll do the ribbon down here too. TJ's got to watch. Gonna watch for a little bit. I've got to put up a fence. I think watching stamping is a little less work than putting up a fence, don't you? Okay, thank you for watching while you can, TJ. Here is our, this is going to be, what do I color is this? Petal pink. We're going to color that gift because this is the petal pink in here. Then we'll use yellow just because I love yellow, and it's going to also tie in with that background. So I've got some yellow there. And then lastly, I'm going to take some smoky slate and just fill in this gift here. So we're tying in all the colors that we've used on the card so far. Okay, there, that was easy. So if you are one of the people who's already purchased this Trucking Along stamp set, then that's our punch, then that's wonderful. You can just use that and punch this truck out. But if you don't have it yet, then of course you can just use your scissors and fussy cut around this. Okay. there's our cute little truck. Then these little gifts, there isn't a punch for them, obviously. So we're going to just give them a quick little cut here. And I'm not going to be uber fussy about this. We're just going to cut. I do always like to leave a little bit of white space on when I cut them out. Ooh, that's a little bit more than normal, but that's okay. Get rid of that. And then cut this. Okay, now we have all of our pieces cut. Oh, I wanted to explain something here. So this punch right here punches out these pieces. Oh, I didn't get them all punched. So anyway, this would be like a wheel that would go underneath here. This is the window. And then this would be the wheel well. So somebody was asking me the other day what all the pieces were. So I just wanted to explain. So this is more like if you wanted to build a truck, you would use all these pieces on top of this one. Okay. Let's finish this card. So we're going to put our little truck down here driving in front of these trees. I just need to find some Stampin' Dimensionals. There we go. So I'm going to put 3 on here. Okay, just like that. So we want him, this truck, driving along the bottom here in front of those trees. And then our happy birthday is going to go straight across here. It's the same width as our flap here. So we'll put dimensionals again. Oh my goodness, they're sticking. My dimensionals are sticking to the back of the paper. So let's put this across. I'm not putting it right at the top or too close to the truck, just kind of centered so that you can see these beautiful paper on the top and of course on the bottom. So there's that. And then our little gifts that, oh my gosh, where did they go now? Oh, there they are. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness it's Friday and it's a long weekend. I'm so excited about that. Although I don't really know what we have planned. I have some straightening out to do in my house. Our son moved out on the beginning of the week, and so we have a little bit of tidying up to do after all that move. Okay, what do you guys think? Isn't that sweet? I love those little gifts together. Now we're going to add some bling on here, of course, but let's do something on the inside. So I've got another piece the same size as that front DSP, so 3 1/4 by 4. And we're going to do some stamping on that. So what I thought we would stamp on here is, because it's a birthday gift and the truck is carrying these gifts, I thought that we would stamp special delivery right here in the center. And then this just happened by coincidence that I realized these gifts are the same width as this word special. And so we can have those popped right on top. Just like that. So cute. And we don't even need to color them. They can stay that way. You could color them if you wanted to, of course. But I'm going to leave them just like that. Stick those in the inside. Like that. There's our fun card. And then I wanted to add some bling. And so, of course, I wanted to stick with something that coordinated, because that's one of the reasons we all love Stampin' Up, because everything coordinates and it's all matchy-matchy. So I chose the classic matte dots. You can see that I love these. There's hardly any left on here. But we're going to use the gray because it's going to tie in with our truck. So let's put a few of these up here in this space. I love when there's different sizes. It just makes me happy. And then we'll do another one maybe down here. I like to do everything in odd numbers. And usually I do 3s, but we just did 5. That works. Okay, what do you guys think? Isn't that a fun birthday card? It's got like a masculine feel, but it's still got these pretty colors, and it showcases that paper that I love. but just couldn't quite figure out how to use for Christmas. So I love it. I just love this card. Thank you all for watching with me today. Okay, let me pop back here if I can get my mouse to work. Maybe it's not going to work for me today. There we go. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this fun and simple fun fold card. I love this little truck right there. It is so, so cute. So cute. Okay. So in the comments or in the description of today's video, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, it's in both descriptions. There is a link to join that Creatively Hatched class, the So Refreshing that I mentioned. There's a link to my newsletter, and this month I have some really fun things going on. So for August through to December, I've partnered up with 9 other Stampin' Up! Demonstrators in North America, and we have combined a 40 card, well, that's not really 40 card. It's like a 40 card inspiration tutorial, but it's 10 different designs, and each design is shown. There's a photo and a highlight of different color combinations. So the idea of the tutorial is that we focus on one color collection each month, and each of us makes a card in all of the 4 color combinations. So if you look at your color coach, there'll be a card made with each of those color combinations, okay? So I do have a sample one so that you can understand what I'm talking about. So it might be a little hard to grasp what that looks like. So when you join my newsletter, I'm going to be sending out that sample one here in the next couple of days. So join if you aren't already on it, subscribe, and if you are on it, thank you, and I will get that out ASAP so you guys can see. That will go out free to everybody who places an order of $60 or more in my online store. And then next week, I'm going to also unveil my brand new customer appreciation. I had hoped to do it this week, but things just happened that couldn't quite get it out there. So next week, stay tuned for that. There will be no Make It Monday video on Monday because it's a holiday, and I'm going to spend the day with my family and doing some fun holiday type things out in the sunshine, hopefully. But I will be back Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time with a fun tutorial Tuesday combined with a Make It Monday challenge card. Okay, so I'll see you all then. Until then, have a wonderful weekend and happy stamping.